Hollywood is celebrating the life, laughter, and legacy of Diane Keaton, the Oscar-winning icon whose spirit defined a generation of cinema. Her unmistakable charm, her quick wit, and her fearless originality made her one of the most beloved stars of all time. Last night, tributes poured in from friends, co-stars, and fans around the world. Among them, Keanu Reeves, remembering the woman he called extraordinary. "I feel really lucky to have worked with such a wonderful, special person and artist," Keanu shared softly, his voice full of warmth and gratitude. "Dreamy Keno," Diane once teased him years ago, flashing that signature grin. "He's so adorable," she laughed. "He's so damn adorable." It was a bond built on friendship and respect. And now, a tribute to her timeless artistry. ET has confirmed that two of Diane Keaton's most beloved films, Something's Gotta Give and Annie Hall, will return to AMC theaters for 1 week only, a cinematic celebration of her unmatched career in Something's Gotta Give. She starred opposite Jack Nicholson, delivering one of her most heartfelt performances, a role that earned her critical acclaim and reminded audiences why she remains the queen of romantic comedy. "I mean, God bless Jack," Diane once said of her longtime friend and co-star. "He was absolutely a genius actor. Their chemistry was effortless. Their banter electric to Hollywood. Legends dancing through a story of love, heartbreak, and rediscovery." That film gave audiences one of cinema's most tender scenes, a moment of laughter through tears as Keaton's character finds joy again after heartbreak. It wasn't just acting. It was Diane channeling something deeply human, something real. Jack Nicholson, who has remained largely out of the spotlight in recent years, has yet to comment publicly, but friends close to him say he's devastated. One report notes that he feels like he's lost a sister. Their bond stretched back decades, built on humor, honesty, and the kind of artistic kinship that lasts a lifetime. Earlier this year, Diane made sure to celebrate Jack's 88th birthday, attending a quiet gathering among old friends. It was one of their last moments together, a testament to their enduring friendship. "I'm happy to be alive," she said in a past interview, her signature optimism shining through. "And what about you, Jack? How do you feel about being alive?" Jack's answer was pure Nicholson, reflective, mischievous, and full of life. "I feel wonderful today," he said. "I had a nice nap." Their exchange, like so many of their moments together, was both funny and profound to artists aging gracefully. Still finding humor in the passing of time, Diane Keaton's career was never about fame. It was about truth. From The Godfather to Manhattan, from Reds to Baby Boom, she gave audiences women who were complicated, authentic, and unforgettable. Her voice, her style, her refusal to conform, all of it made her a force of nature. She was fearless on screen and unfiltered off it, proving that aging in Hollywood didn't mean fading away. Now, as her films return to the big screen, audiences young and old are remembering what made her so special. The hats, the gloves, the laughter, the vulnerability that could turn a line of dialogue into a heartbeat. She once said, "You've got to risk everything to become who you really are," and she lived that way every single day. As the industry pauses to remember Diane Keaton, the tributes are heartfelt and constant. Directors call her a muse, co-stars call her a miracle. Fans call her family. Her presence will linger, not just in the films, but in the quiet courage she left behind. But even as Hollywood celebrates Diane's life, it's also mourning another loss, one that sent shockwaves through the music world. Grammy-winning singer and songwriter D'Angelo has died at just 51 years old. His family confirmed to ET that he passed away in New York City after a prolonged and courageous battle with pancreatic cancer. D'Angelo, whose voice redefined R&B in the 1990s, was a creative revolutionary. His sound was soulful and raw, a blend of gospel roots and modern rhythm that inspired an entire generation of artists. "Thank God," he once said, during an early interview reflecting on his success. "You know what I'm saying. It's a blessing." Born Michael Archer, D'Angelo burst onto the scene in the mid-90s with his groundbreaking debut album Brown Sugar. His follow-up, Voodoo, cemented his legacy, earning him a Grammy Award and a permanent place in the story of soul music. He collaborated with legends like Jay-Z, Lauryn Hill, and Snoop Dogg, fusing classic groove with modern edge. But it was his 2000 hit Untitled, How Does It Feel, and its now iconic video. That made him a global phenomenon. That slow, stripped-down visual, one continuous shot of vulnerability and confidence, changed the face of R&B. Asked once if he had any idea the video would cause such a stir, D'Angelo laughed. "No, I didn't," he said. "It was the quickest video I ever did." He joked that maybe it wasn't too quick, because if you go a little lower, a lot be showing. The world saw the humor behind the sex appeal, a man who understood that art, like love, is about balance. Behind the spotlight, D'Angelo was a devoted father of 3. He shared his son Michael with singer Angie Stone, who herself passed away earlier this year in March. Today, their son told E! "It's been a very rough and sad year for me." D'Angelo's daughter, Imani, shared a touching photo of her father on social media, a sweet snapshot of the man behind the music. His manager confirmed that D'Angelo spent his final weeks in hospice care after several months in the hospital. Even in pain, he remained surrounded by family, music, and love. Fans around the world are now flooding social media with tributes, remembering the velvet voice that shaped the soundtrack of their lives. Artists like Maxwell, Alicia Keys, and John Legend have all called him an inspiration, a soul singer who carried the weight of tradition and made it new again. D'Angelo's legacy isn't just about the hits or the fame. It's about the truth in his songs, the honesty, the sensuality, the spirituality. His music was confession and celebration, all at once. And now, as news of his passing ripples across the world, his art plays louder than ever, a reminder that soul never really dies. Tonight, Hollywood stands in both joy and grief. In Diane Keaton, we remember a woman who made us laugh, cry, and believe in love all over again. In D'Angelo, we honor a voice that stirred hearts and bridged generations. To artists from different worlds, bound by the same devotion to authenticity, their legacies live on in every film that flickers back onto the big screen, in every note that echoes through the speakers, and in every fan who feels a little less alone because of their work. As the lights dim and the curtains rise, the world pauses, grateful for the art they gave us, and the humanity they never hid, because in the end, that's what true icons leave behind, not just memories, but meaning.